All right, episode 2. Thanks for all the great response to the first video. Yo,
We were trying to edit. He was starting to edit the video, and we were brainstorming.
I'll say that one more time. I coughed right in the middle.
He was trying to edit the video, and we were brainstorming about the things that we're going to keep real on this channel.
Keeping it real, y'all.
I was like, wait a minute. One thing about interracial couples, and I want us to kind of like not be afraid to talk about the most obvious thing. Not the elephant in the room, but the most obvious thing. Clearly, we're an interracial couple. That is such a polarizing topic. Every time we have a video go viral, it's whenever we make a video, a comedy skit about that.
Mm-hmm. And it's very polarizing.
And it's always polarizing.
Either people are like, I'm down with the swirl, or that's like, you need to get you a strong black man, or why are you dating this black woman? You know, it's always like.
And then the other side is like, oh, he's like, the Bible said not to be with, you should marry someone that look like your father. And it's on his side, it's like, why are you with that person? You know, it's and then there are other people who love it and praise and like, oh, he's so handsome. Oh, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, especially in like because Tatiana's not American born. She's African born. So a lot of the culture in Africa and in the African country is like, ooh, you got you a white man's sister. Can you find me a white man too?
Yeah, yes. It's so polarizing. It's like, wow. Okay, well, let's dive into that. Let's not ignore it when we're talking, and only bring it up when we're making skits. How about we bring it up in real life? You're like, what is that about? Yeah,
because our most recent video that's gone crazy, like 1 million views or whatever, is literally we make a joke like that, like, oh, she goes to get up to take her dish to the sink, and then she's like, oh yeah, remembering I have a white husband. She hands it to me, and then I go in there and I wash the dishes, right? So many people are like, yup, reparations. And it's like, well, it's not that deep, but it is like, this is what we mean by like, it's so polarizing, because there will be people who want to give their whole life story in the comment section about, oh man, my husband is half black, half Mexican, and he does this too, like he should, and without asking.
So funny, because I saw that's not an original idea. I saw that video from another African sister I liked. I believe she's African, and I was like, oh, this is a great idea. Let's do it. And people are
we were debating. We were talking about like the comments and like how's people's reaction, and I said like, we were kind of commenting on it. And then she asked me out of nowhere, like, do you even understand the joke? And I'm like, isn't it like specifically the man doing the dishes one is, I said, it's a satire commenting on modern relationships. And she goes, no.
African women, when they marry whites, or even just like, it could be an American person that did not grow in Africa. The joke is they're much more nicer as husband compared to African men. Like, oh, it's the perception. There you go. It's actually tapping into perception.
Yeah. It's the stereo. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah. And when she says African man, she doesn't mean like African American, just standard black guy. She means like born and bred in Africa, African man. Like the mentality is different.
Yeah.
Where it's very much more like traditional, like, oh, you're going to do XYZ for me. I'm never wrong. Cook for me, clean for me, kind of things like that. So.
But also it's the perception though.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's what most people think.
Yeah, it's the perception of like, well, I mean, you grew up there, so you have that perception of them, but of like men in Africa. So when you come here and you're having like people are looking at it from a different lens, an American lens, of having a different perspective, looking at the joke that you're making that's not necessarily commenting on American relationships or American men. It's more so the joke is related to African men, and people are taking it completely polarizing in the wrong way. Yeah, but because of the perception.
Yes, but the perception is that, oh, white men are much more nicer than. But that's also just a perception. Yeah. Me personally, I've dated black and white. I've never been with a man that was just possessive and like controlling. I've never. Yeah. black, white, African, that's never been my experience. So.
What is that? Okay. It's a rock. Okay, bye-bye. Go watch TV.
Bye-bye, really?
Oh. Just a final thought on this point is like, just the fact that we're in an interracial couple is so polarizing. But
it's all about the perception. That's why really the joke is leaning on, thinking that, now, me personally, I've always had amazing experience when it comes to like a man being like considerate and all of that. I've always had great experience, black, white, whatever. Now, there is such thing with like some white men being a little bit more considerate, but there's also white men that just don't care and would treat their wives like whatever. So that the joke does not mean it's like a black and white, there's...
Yeah, the joke of that video isn't a black-white comparison. It's actually like traditional African man, traditional Westerner, American comparison.
Yeah.
And because people in America are so programmed to see race and take everything in a racial way, it's polarizing. And it's funny. It's polarizing to the people that the video's not even about. And that is the experience of being in an interracial couple online.
Now, putting on white man,
obviously that's gaslighting.
Yeah,
by putting white man, we're trying to get the gaslighting of people.
We knew that was gonna rattle people, so that's funny, isn't it?
Yeah, gotcha. Rage baited you, but we just were thinking about that, and it is a topic of discussion. And we're gonna have different points on this in the future, but for now, that's all we got. Peace out on this second episode. Cool. Yeah, lovely.